Hey, I'm Andy Aledort, and in this edition of History of Rock, we're going to take a look at the birth of British rock in the late 50s. While rockabilly and rock and roll were ruling the airwaves in the States, a style of music known as skiffle exploded in the UK, no better exemplified than by the king of skiffle, Lonnie Donegan. Skiffle is a combination of folk, blues, and jazz, and usually features acoustic guitars, tea-chest bass, washboards, and homemade instruments. This form of music grew from trad jazz that had, to the mid-50s, been the prevalent sound in British clubs. Other essential skiffle musicians were Ken Collier and Chris Barber, the latter of whom would help lay the foundation for the British blues movement. The folk blues style played by Donegan included songs by Woody Guthrie and Leadbelly, and Donegan's 1955 version of Leadbelly's Rock On Line became a smash, inspiring skiffle groups to pop up all over England. The Beatles, Van Morrison, Mick Jagger, Alexis Korner, Jimmy Page, Ritchie Blackmore, and many others played skiffle music in their early years.
Down the Rock Island Line, she's a mighty good road. The Rock Island Line is the road to ride. Yes, the Rock Island Line, she's a mighty good road. And if you own the ride, you got to ride it like you find to get your ticket at the station on the Rock Island Line.
The explosion of Elvis Presley and rock and roll in the U.S. inspired copycat teen idol types in the U.K., such as Tommy Steele, scored a hit in 1957 with Singin' the Blues, a song that was first recorded by country legend Marty Robbins. Wee Willie Harris was known as Britain's wild man of rock and roll, and he had big fans in future Beatles, Paul McCartney, and John Lennon. Rockin' at the Two Eyes was released in 1957. Back down the stairs, I said goodbye to Mom. She looks at me and said, where you going? Going rockin' at the Two Eyes. We're rockin' at the Two Eyes. Yeah, rockin' at the Two Eyes. We're rockin' at the Two Eyes. We're rockin' at the Two Eyes. We won't be home tonight. Cliff Richard was the UK's first real rock and roll star, and his 1958 record Move It reached number 2 in the charts. His backing band was The Shadows, led by guitarist Hank Marvin. More on them in the next episode. As the new decade arrived, Johnny Kidd and the Pirates released their huge hit Shakin' All Over in 1960, which was covered brilliantly by The Who a few years later.
Quivers down the backbone, I got the shakes down the knee bone. Yeah, the tremors in the thigh bone, shaking all over.
Producer Joe Meek was a pioneer of space-age music at his studio, RGM Sound Limited, utilizing a lot of reverb and effects, a la America's Phil Spector. A perfect example is the 1962 hit by the Tornadoes, Telstar. For History of Rock, this is Andy Aledort.